You sleep?
A little bit. I just didn't want to wake up, man. Crashed the hell out, woke up, I'm like, man, felt like I just slept for 30 minutes. All I hear is freaking Cam, hey, Texie, Texie, wake up. I don't wanna.
Is that the worst thing to hear in the morning from Cam?
No. Okay, yeah, because I don't want to sleep.
Well, you finally made it to day 3, you know.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, it's not easy. But I'm glad. A little sad, you know. Yeah, it is day 3. Also, you're like, man, finally get to sleep. But I'm mostly sad because, like, a lot of people I met that were really great, you know, and you get the experience, you know, and you're just like, the more fans you get to meet and you get to see, you're like, you don't want it to stop, you don't want it to end, because you're like starting to meet these people finally. So it's really, really cool. And like, I had someone actually who followed me all the way from Miami when I went to Miami. So they're like, man, I drive all the way over here because I heard you were gonna be here at this one. And I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. And he showed me, he's like, yeah, I'm here. And I was like, oh my God. And he wasn't the only one who was so cool about it. I did not expect so many fans to follow me. And they did. And it felt really good.
Like you said, you be on the go. How does your body, like...
Man, yeah. I'm glad I get to sit down right now. Oh, I'm enjoying this.
So how do you feel like physically? It's got to be a toll on the body.
Oh yeah. Literally, it's taking a toll more now where, honestly, I didn't exercise. I never exercised. I never did any of that. And now I'm like, you know, you gotta, girl, your numbers going up. So I've been doing a little bit more exercise and stuff, but yeah, it does. It really does. You know, your bones and your legs take the most toll, and your arms. Your arms are the most. You do a lot of pole trick, man. You know, for an average person, it's a little bit different, you know, because you're able to, with the pole, it's a little bit more thinner for an average person. It's not how it feels in my hands. I've got to work extra harder because, girl, what slip, what fall, you got more feet to go than the average person. They just go, pah. Me, I'm like, wow, never-ending tunnel. You know, Alice in Wonderland right there. But, you know, I do the best I can. You know, I try to take care of myself the best I can, you know, but I love my job, and, you know, maybe it will be the one that kind of takes the end where they'll tell me to stop before I actually do stop. And I think that's what it will be. Like, I'm not even meant for this world, but I'm here to show everyone, hey, this is what beauty is. You can be different. Who gives a f***? If you're short, tall, big, small, black, white, whatever the case may be, everybody's equal. That's how I see it. And that's what I'm here to show people. And a lot of people tell me, wow, you are the reason why I get out now. You're the reason, that I want to live now. And it feels good because that's the one big thing that I want to work on. And, I'm doing the tiny teddy now, the teddy bear that I've always been doing. And, I want to expand it more. And the number one thing I want to do with it is visit children in hospitals, make them feel better. Visit people who are in the military, they've been going through some stuff, make them feel better. Because honestly, a lot of people, as silly as it sounds, yes, it's a teddy bear I cut up and I get in. But to other people, if I had a live teddy bear that I could just hold, or one of my stuffed animals that I was a kid and I could hold, I'd be untouchable, really. Because it's a comfort, it's a comfort thing. People want that comfort, and I think that's what it is.
Because, nobody knows what you go through on a daily basis, but that you look forward to doing shows.
I had quite a bit of people, tell me before, hey, let's do, I want you to advertise my thing, and I think it'd be funny if we do it this way. I don't want to be funny with it. I actually want to promote your stuff with the right way. But you want to be funny with it because, I'm small, I'm short. And literally, that's what it is. I had one person come up to me and say, hey, I think it'd be really funny if we were on the ground and, it's kind of like your size and you stand up and we're just all talking in an interview. I'm like, bro, that's not really funny to me. That kind of hits me a certain way. It might be funny to you sitting around in a circle on the floor as if we're reading storybooks and it's kindergarten. That's not funny to me. That makes me feel some type of way. And I wish people would understand that. And quite a few people now, since we did the interview with, Love Don't Judge, and we told our story, me and my girlfriend, people are coming up to me like, wow, I didn't know you felt that way. Or even my girlfriend was surprised because there's things that I didn't tell her. She's like, wow, I didn't know you felt like that at all. The littlest things can make you feel some type of way, and they don't know it. So now she's like, is it okay if I do this, baby? Or how do you feel about this? She's even more now like, hey, baby, I want to make sure you feel good and you feel grown. And it feels good that now people are starting to see that a little bit more because of the story that I'm trying to get out there. Because it's very hard, I may look like a kid, but I'm not. That doesn't mean you have to baby talk me, which a lot of people do, and it annoys me, but I try very hard to be like, it's okay. They don't mean well, if they mean well, they don't mean to do it, they just kind of like an instinct, So I try my best, but sometimes, even when I'm like, hey, you don't have to talk like that, I understand if you feel like you have to, but you don't, they still do it, then I know it's intentional, and I'm like, man, this is really hard. Sometimes I just want to break down and cry because it's so hard to tell people, just stop treating me like a kid, bro. I'm a human being. I'm just small.
It's sad because people are uneducated and you feel like...
It's very sad. It's not even uneducated. It's some people are just straight naive. They're straight dumbfounded, or they just don't want to accept it. We went to a hotel to check into a hotel, and I remember it was in Miami, I think. And as we checked in, there's a gentleman that was walking out, and he saw me and my daughter and my girlfriend. And he's like, oh yeah, I got 2 kids at home. My girlfriend's like, oh yeah, well this is my girlfriend, and that's her daughter, and our daughter together. And he's like, yeah. And she's like, no, that's really my girlfriend. She's being serious. No, this is really my girlfriend. And I said, yeah, this is my daughter, this is my girlfriend, we're in a relationship, et cetera, et cetera. And he goes and pats me on the head. And he's like, that's cute. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I just sat here and explained to you and showed you proof, and you're still like, that's cute. Very good little story you want to tell. No, that right there is the biggest problem I have. People are just like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. But I'm showing them proof. I can show my ID and still they're like, yeah, whatever. It's a fake ID. Yeah, because I'm going to spend my whole time building an ID. No. It's a challenge.
And it got to be frustrating, sad, and sometimes it could be too much, huh?
Very. It's very overwhelming sometimes. I have to take a step back. And sometimes you'll see that where I'll just be in myself because I'm telling myself, it's okay, you can do this. It's okay, you can do this. You know, you got your boss, you got your girlfriend, you got the two main support systems that are the biggest people who hold you high. And honestly, without them, I wouldn't be able to even tolerate any of this.
And it's just not just been happening, this has been going on since day one.
And I stay quiet a lot. I do sometimes. I just brush it off. And the two main people who get so raged is my boss and is my girlfriend, because they're like, dude, like, how can we make people see that she's an adult? How can we make people understand that she's okay to be loved and it's okay to accept her and this isn't wrong, you know? But people just don't. Even average sized people like them can't get them to see. And if they can't get them to see, like I tell them, we're misfits. Who cares? I don't. That's why I don't let it bother me no more. Don't let it bother you, boss. Don't let it bother you, baby. I tell them all the time. I don't need anybody else to accept me. As long as my two people accept me, that's all I need. I'm untouchable.
But they take it personal.
Ain't nobody can touch me. Ain't nobody can press me. So I got my boss right here. I got my girl right here. What else do I need? And then I got more team members. I got you, David. You know, and I'm getting more. Can't worry about nothing. I got people out there who do accept me, and that's what matters. Hey guys, it's your one and only Tiny Texie. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you would like more of me, go check out all my social media. Of course, it's at Tiny Texie.